I made it. Finally. After all those years of hardship. After everything they told me. I'm gonna show them that even I can be the best player.
This is Blood Bowl!
Alright, welcome to Blood Bowl 3. Want me to create an account, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Play. Welcome to Blood Bowl 3. This is the newest entry in the Blood Bowl franchise from Silent Studios and Nacon. It is out on the 23rd of February, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. It's incredible how much is out on the 23rd of February. You're seeing this a bit early, thanks to Nacon and their PR team for sending over an early review copy. What you just watched in the beginning there was the intro cutscene, and we're playing it a bit early. I'm recording this on, I think, the 17th of February. Just go to the play screen. This is the campaign. So let's go to the Outsiders and learn how to play this. So the game's out on 23rd of February for $29.99. And there's a whole bunch of other tiers as well, like Brutal Edition, you get 3 days early access. So you're seeing this today, Brutal Edition will get early access. So if you want to pay extra, you can. There's a couple of other tiers as well. The best team to answer the call for a tournament which will mark the history of Blood Bowl. Six notorious sponsors, 6 infamous coaches. The clash of sponsors. Oh boy.
Hey there, loser.
Hey.
You really thought that Blood Bowl was just about spilling blood and wrenching balls? You're in the big leagues now. That's why you need a sponsor. Win your games and I'll get you some contracts with the most powerful companies of the old world. Remember, with big money comes big trickery.
And you're gonna trick them. Orcitas Fitness Club, the new chain of sports clubs fostered by the sportswear giant Orcitas, is the sponsor of this competition that is placed under the banner of pure violence. Complete this series of 3 introductory matches to unlock access to the campaign competition for your own team. Right, match 1, Old World Alliance. Now your host, Orcitas, is proud to present the first coach of the class of sponsors. Varrak Ghoul Chewer.
He has an appetite for victory and fresh ghouls. Meet former captain of the Gouged Iron star player, Varag Ghoul Chewer.
Varag is a tactical player, which is rare for an orc. Makes him really dangerous. He kept his team on top of the league for 6 straight seasons.
Today, Varag is the coach of the outsiders.
I can't wait to see what will ooze out of that vicious mind.
Literally, Bob. Literally, things are gonna ooze out of him because this is Blood Bowl. This is not typical football.
The Wissenland commoners are stepping onto the pitch. They're a loose alliance of charming ruffians from a variety of places, united by their love of inflicting pain on others.
Tough lads who know how to handle themselves.
Blood Bowl welcomes you. This tutorial will explain the rudiments of the game. Get ready to rake some jaws.
Kid, listen to me. I'm gonna teach you the tricks of the trade.
The aim of the game is simple. Score touchdowns by taking the ball into the opposition end zone. The team with the most touchdowns at the end of the match is declared the winner. I don't even like football and any of that. The position of the ball is clearly visible thanks to the blue halo. Right now it's close to the end zone of your team. Thanks to Cablevision's camera boom technology, you now have access to an aerial view of the players. Look at the pitch, okay? Excellent. Sometimes you need to look at the situation from another point of view. Change the angle of the camera by using the Q and E keys on your keyboard.
Now listen up.
Listen up, I gotta turn the sound down again. There we go. Now.
Now listen up.
Now it's just a simple matter of getting the ball at their feet. It's never simple.
Alright, so the movement allowance characteristic indicates the number of squares that a player can move. This is shown on the profile of the selected player. Right there, where that big arrow is. Continue your turn by planning a move action if you fire onto the square containing the ball.
Well done. They have the ball now.
In Blood Bowl, most actions are resolved by dice rolls using a random generator that has been certified as beyond reproach by the NAF. On a 6-sided dice, a d6, a natural roll of 6 means automatic success, while a natural roll of 1 means automatic failure. You thus have at least one chance instead of 6 of succeeding in almost impossible action, and the same chance of rolling the most trivial, of failing the most trivial of actions.
Basic principles are beginning to sink in.
Which in itself is encouraging.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hey. Continue your turn by selecting this player and planning a move action to the indicated square. This player is being marked because he's inside the tackle zone of an opponent. These are the 8 squares that surround a player. Leaving a tackle zone requires a successful agility test. Failing a dodge can lead to a player falling over or, for the most unlucky, death.
So, Bob, what do you think of the training program from Orcidas, the sponsor of this competition?
That you'd have to be very, very strong or very, very stupid to sign up.
Apparently we were very, very stupid. This display indicates the threshold of success for an agility test. A threshold of 3 plus requires a result of 3 or more on a d6 to pass the test. Confirms the decoration to attempt to dodge. The log at the bottom left of your screen records all actions and their results. The display can be extended in order to improve readability. Now that you've activated the second player, you'll notice that the previous one you picked up the ball has become inactive. White circle at his feet turn red. In Blood Bowl, players can only be activated one after the other. Think about the sequence of actions for one player before moving to the next one. I'm hearing in the headphones that the quota of lost or broken teeth hasn't been reached yet in this match. Select the player to rectify the problem and plan a block.
Hey, at last, some action.
During a block, we compare the strength of both players. If the values are equal, only one dice is rolled. Execute the decoration by pressing the space bar. Go. The block dice are d6 whose sides display the results of the combat. You got a power result, the best possible outcome. Select the block dice by making a click on it. And select the indicated pushback square. A player can follow up an opponent that he has pushed back. This keeps him in his tackle zone. Follow up. What? Oh, I didn't see this around it. Follow up. The radio menu.
He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Nice blow. Are those his teeth over there on the pitch? The block ends the activation of the player for this turn. You can only remove this player after this action and until the next turn. You have no remaining player points who can be activated during this turn. When this happens, you go to the next turn by pressing the backspace key or by making a left click on the button at the top center of the screen. Challenge completed.
Now, show me what you've learned.
Following a short ellipsis, let's see how much the match is advanced. The current situation will allow you to learn more about the block session and its effect. To begin with, select the designated player who is close to the opposition pipsqueak. The action wheel allows you to choose from all the actions available to your player, as well as... Okay. So we want to select the block action.
Varag.
There we go.
He's a coach who keeps a tight grip.
An ex-slave who whips his players. A real textbook case.
When you compare the strength advantage values of the two players, you will see that you have an advantage. Superior strength allows 2 block dice to be rolled, with twice the chance of getting a favorable result. The number of dice to be rolled is displayed over the head of a target during planning. Your opponent will regret having left his old world halfling hopeful inside the tackle zone of your player. Confirm the block action with the spacebar. It would seem that you don't have what it takes to flatten your opponent. Be careful, the dice with a skull is called player down. A result that you do not want is the same as a 1 result on a d6. The attack went badly and it is the attacker who is not down. Your best chance is the dice with the arrow icon. It's called pushback. It allows an opponent to be pushed back by 1 square without knocking him down. As for the power result, you must choose the destination square and decide whether your player will follow up or not. And we'll select it right here. Follow up.
Good call. Intimidation is the key.
You have a player adjacent to the opposition ball carrier. Plan a block action on the ladder the way that you wish. Alright, so we can do that. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? Oh, just right in front of him.
What do you think about what just happened, Bob?
Oh, it's not that bad. Who needs to learn the rules anyway?
Nuffle seems to have other plans for you. Make sure you've read the instructions before activating a player. Select the indicated player. Plant a block.
I can't understand why they keep broadcasting matches with all these rookie teams. It's not like anyone cares. Wait, this isn't going to fly. Each season, the new Orchidass collection brings joy and poverty to the followers of fashion.
Some people only watch the Chaos Cup to see the new styles.
Fascinating. I can't understand why they keep...
What'd I do? Oh no. I just accidentally closed out. Uh-oh.
Now show me what you've learned.
Oops.
Varag, he's a coach who keeps a tight grip.
An ex-slave who whips his players. A real textbook case.
We're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and follow up.
They're still standing.
And now let's do that again, because I'm stupid. Push him back that way. And we're gonna follow up.
That's it. Force him back and then...
Injured, serious injury. That's what we wanted, right?
That looks painful.
The ball carrier is bitten the dust. When the carrier is knocked down, he automatically releases the ball, which rebounds on one of the adjacent squares. Let us leap forward in time in order to put into practice what you've learned up until now. Next challenge. Now is the time to use what you've learned in order to win this match in the name of the Usadin Rookies team. Select the ogre on your team and plan a block action.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is Splat. He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
The match goes on to execute a block action by this new player against the opponent who is in the designated square.
You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No.
Oh dear, luck has finally changed sides. Select player down and grit your teeth.
I hope the coach got everything done he wanted to, because it's the other team's girl.
Turnover. Visenland Commoners, turn
Punch
6.
the other enemy players quickly before trying anything else.
In Blood Bowl, the failure of an action causes a turnover. A turnover brings an immediate end to your turn. Blood Bowl is a game that challenges you to plan the order of your actions according to the risks involved. Plan wisely in order to lessen the gravity of a premature end of turn.
What do you think about what just happened, Bob?
Oh, it's not that bad. Who needs to learn the rules anyway?
He stood up. Alright. And then dodged it. Had a 6 on the dice.
I get the feeling there are gonna be some fireworks.
Plan a block. Alright. Execute it. Defender stumbles. We're going to put him right there. Follow it up.
Take down the ball carrier before he can move it up the field. Blood Bowl 101.
And we wiped out the opposition ball carrier. Let's move you into the square.
Yes, they picked up the ball. Whoopie-dee-doo.
And we'll put you into the touchdown end zone.
That player can run up.
Now that's how you do it. The Houston Rookies just won the game. I think. Unless we got clobbered after this ended.
I like the way you think.
That was quite the sprint. They dodged several potential tripping hazards to get that touchdown.
Touchdown, congratulations on this victory. You have displayed your mastery of the Blood Bowl basics by allowing the usage and rookies team to win their first match. Challenge completed. You're ready to move on to the next one. So there we go. We completed the first challenge, and that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. So if you enjoyed this episode of Blood Bowl 3, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time for more here on the channel.